Good morning and happy Friday. What a picture perfect weekend we have facing us this beautiful weekend in the Tennessee Valley. It's been kind of a long week for me, so I think I'm getting a little bit tongue-tied this morning. But if you are watching and you have plans tonight to head out to the high school football game, maybe you're going to be watching the pennant races for your team, whether it's you're rooting for the Red Sox, the Astros, the Dodgers, or the Braves. How about that for my sports knowledge this morning? Make sure that you keep your noise in check. Dr. Tiffany Alberg kicks off the show with us this morning. She, of course, is with Alberg Audiology up in Bradley County. Good to see you this morning, Tiffany.
Good to see you too, Julie. Thank you for having me.
I asked you, I know both of us have teenagers at home, and I had said, do you have one of your children in the band? And you said, no, your son plays football, but you've been hearing that band.
Oh, yeah, and it is loud. It is just one of the different environments that I have been around lately where I am shocked that we put our kids in that situation without hearing protection. And maybe some of the kids do, and good for them. But if your kid plays in those marching bands, I did some research just to see how loud are they, because I had my fingers in my ears, and not because they weren't good, because they were very good. But it's just so loud. It's so damaging to our ears. And it can reach a level of 130 dB. And that can cause hearing loss in a matter of seconds.
So, okay, go back though, you and me, while we're talking, let's go back to high school when we were the kids in the bleachers cheering on for the team and listening to the band play. We probably didn't think it was all that loud.
I don't know. I mean, I don't remember it being that loud. Now they have like the big speakers in the middle of the field, and maybe they had them when we were there, and we just were ignorant back then. I have no idea. And maybe I'm more aware now because I'm an audiologist, but it is damaging loud. It is, put your fingers in your ears and like just protect what you have if you don't have hearing protection. Wow.
Okay, so I think you just said the magic word then. I was not thinking about the speakers on the field. I was thinking just about the instruments themselves. But it's once again this technology that can be great, but it can play with our lives in a way it's not meant to. Kids have got those earbuds, their Apple earphone things. I can't speak this morning, but you know what I'm talking about, where the volume
I know
is
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, and those are loud, and that is a concern. And I was just looking at the statistics, and 1 in 5 people from the age of 20 to 69 have a hearing loss. So 1 in 5, and 1 in 4 people from the age of 20 to 29 have the beginning stages of a noise-induced hearing loss. That is so incredibly high. I did not realize that it was that high, but hearing loss happens so gradually. And I was just thinking about it this morning. I thought, we wouldn't send our kids out to look at the sun without wearing glasses. We wouldn't send them out to watch the eclipse without having those special glasses. But yet we send our kids out to concerts and bands, and we went to a rodeo a couple weeks ago, and the speaker there, my kids, they were commenting on how their ears were ringing afterwards. It was so loud. I didn't bring hearing protection to a rodeo. I had never been to a rodeo before. It was fun, but it was so loud because of that speaker. We shooting guns, hunting, all of these different things that we want to take our kids to be part of, and it is a great time, that you spend with your kids, and they enjoy all these things, but we have got to be better at protecting our kids from hearing loss.
Even going to the movies, I remember, I think maybe it might have gotten a little bit better, but when they used to have all that, I guess it's the bass sound that they have in the sound system there, and it's painful. It is painful.
It is.
So what do you do though, Tiffany? Because you can't go changing the world. So what do you do?
Well, first of all, make your kids realize that hearing loss can happen. I mean, it's not something, because it happens so gradually. I think people think that that it's not going to happen to them. It happens gradually. If your ears ring, if you feel like your ears are full after you've been around a lot of noise, you have damaged your ears. That's number one. Number two, that earplugs are not uncool. Unless someone, desires to wear hearing aids one day, protect your ears now, because it's inevitable. If you're around these situations, you're going to develop hearing loss. So protect what you have. There are so many different, and so, then you'll get some kickback. Well, if I wear earplugs, it changes the way music sounds, and it does. So that is true. So they make a musician earplug. So you can get a special earplug with a filter. You can get them non-custom, which are less expensive, or you can get a custom mold. And so the custom ones are form-fitted for that particular person's ear, so they fit right in. But if you don't want to spend that kind of money on a custom one, then just Google musician filtered molds, and those are great for music. If you shoot guns, you hunt, they make special hearing protection that you can put in. It can amplify whenever you have them in, and the second you shoot a gun, it'll cut off and it'll protect your hearing. So there's so many different things out there that weren't available 20 years ago, 30 years ago, that we have now available to us. So let's utilize these things and protect our hearing, because it is so essential and so important.
Okay.
And it happens so fast.
2 questions. With the musicians ones, is that even if you just enjoy listening to music, not if you are yourself a musician?
Yes. I mean, my husband and I enjoy going to concerts. I have a pair of musician plugs that I always take with me, and I put them in my pocket and I put them in. You don't even see them. They're not the big bright yellow orange earplugs like you see when you're in an industrial setting. Mine are form fitted for my ear with a special little filter that attenuates the sound. So yeah, even if you just enjoy listening to music, they're a great thing to have.
And once you make the investment, it's yours for a lifetime, because your ear does not change, right?
Your ear can change a little bit, but yeah, I've had mine for over 10 years, and they still fit great.
Okay, then the other question, you mentioned how you'll take them with you to the concert. I guess if you have these ear plugs, whether they're the custom ones or not, if you just keep them with you, if you're going to a football game or a concert or whatever, you might not know that the noise is going to be the issue if it comes. So now you've got the ear plugs on the ready.
Yes, I always have a pair. And I have been in situations like that rodeo. I didn't take earplugs with me. So I went and got a paper towel and I squished them together and put them in my ears, just because I knew that I was going to damage my hearing. So whatever you can do to protect your ears, please do it, because it only takes one time. You have no idea how many times I have people come in my office and they will say, I have shot guns my whole life, but this one time I shot a gun and afterwards I couldn't hear. It only takes one time. And when you're dealing with something that's that loud, 130, 140 dB, it may not happen until it does. And then when it does, it's too late. You've damaged your hearing.
I will not know the right terminology to use, so just forgive me up front, and maybe you do. We're on the cusp of Christmas, and people are going to be asking teenagers for presents, and a lot of times, young boys especially will ask for speaker systems for their cars. Do you have to be a little bit careful about what type of speaker you've got your kids listening to in the car?
I don't know that you necessarily have to worry about the speaker. But you do have to worry about how loud your kid turns it up. I have no idea what these speakers are that you hear going down the road. But if you can hear it from outside the car, then it's too loud. Is
it true that boom, boom bass sound that you hear is the real culprit?
So anytime that you have vibration with a sound, you not only get the sound traveling through your ears, but you also get it traveling through your whole body. So it can add even more volume to an already loud situation. So it's not necessarily the culprit, but it doesn't help that the vibration is there too. So it adds to the volume, definitely.
I think it's good that I asked you those questions, because then you were honest, and that means that if parents are talking to their kids over the weekend and they say the bass is the problem, and the teenager comes back and says, no, Mom and Dad, you're wrong, they can reference you for their answer. It's just you want to be smart with it and not turn it up too loud.
If you worry, there are free apps that are sound level meters. So just look at the sound level meter, and it will tell you the average. And that's what matters, the average, the volume over a period of time. So, not necessarily the frequency.
Okay, you wanted to bring this to our attention because October is Hearing Awareness Month. I know you said that these musicians and hunters, earphones, earplugs are not that visible. If you are somebody needing some hearing devices to correct a hearing loss, even that has come a long way. It's not what it used to be.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, there is a earplug for every situation, whether you work in a factory, whether you fly and the noise from the airplane, or if you're a musician, a hunter, whatever, a dentist, any situation that you're in, there's a plug
All
for
right.
that situation.
I'll plug you, Dr. Tiffany Alberg with Alberg Audiology. You can find her in Cleveland on North Ocoee Street. Her phone number is 641-0956, and online it's albergaudiology.com.
When your family gathers around a shakaroni from Papa John's, you're sharing more than extra cheese and pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with a purpose.
Let's be honest, moving is stressful, but this is the absolute best time to sell your home. So whether you choose my guaranteed offer or my massive marketing approach that powers this top producing team, call today and discover the Markite team difference.
Attention sleep apnea patients. Millions of Philips CPAP machines and ventilators have been recalled due to health risks and the potential risk of cancer. If you used a Philips sleep apnea device or ventilator, you may be entitled to significant compensation. If you or a loved one developed cancer, heart damage, lung damage, liver or kidney damage after using a Philips sleep apnea device or ventilator, call Warren and Griffin at 265-HURT for a free consultation. Call 265-HURT right now.
In downtown Lafayette, Georgia, the buzz is all about the Bee Boutique at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company. We've got local honey, beeswax candles, lotions and soaps made with honey, beekeeping supplies, adorable home decor, tableware, cute clothing too. It's all here at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company, the perfect gifts for your honey. Take the short drive to Lafayette and come see us at Pigeon Mountain Trading Company or visit us on the web at pigeonmountaintrading.com. See what the buzz is all about.
When you sell your home using my guaranteed offer, you get to skip the staging, the showings, and all those repairs because I give you an as-is cash offer up front and you simply get to pick the moving day. Call me today.
When your family gathers around a shakaroni from Papa John's, you're sharing more than extra cheese and pepperoni. You're sharing scholarships, meals, and laughter. Because $1 from every shakaroni goes to charity. That's pizza with a purpose.
Weekend forecast you can count on from meteorologist Clay Smith.
Okay, we are oohing and awing outside on the porch this morning because Melissa Lale is back getting us ready for the Chattanooga market. I have to confess, I thought that you might be bringing pumpkins and gourds and things for fall.
There are a few.
Lucky me, you brought Kristen Von Glon, who is Lammy Cakes Clay.
Yes.
Good to see you and meet you.
Thank you for having me. I was so excited to be asked and included in this.
So by day, you're a teacher.
Yes, yes.
When the sun goes down and you're home at the end of a long day, this is what you create.
Yes. It's my therapy for sure.
I guess it shows how I'm not in the know. I didn't realize that clay jewelry was kind of the thing.
Yeah.
To look at these, Kristen, you would think that they're kind of heavy pieces. These are light.
Yeah, each earring is maybe about 3 ounces. If they have these crystals on them, then they weigh a tiny bit more, but they're so lightweight.
So did you know that you had this artistic talent in you?
I've always been artsy. I used to do theater and dance and voice lessons, but I never thought I would do this. Not in a million years, no.
So I'm realizing now as I talk to you that you're wearing a pair of your own earrings.
Yeah, these are kind of one of my staple pieces. They're an arch. I made these for my friend Megan's wedding, actually, and wore them in the wedding. I do a lot of bridesmaids jewelry, custom for brides.
So Melissa and she and I unintentionally kind of have similar styles, I think. Yeah. And I think that it's fair to say we're re-wearers, right?
Yes.
And we have hit the same age where we're not quite so sure we can get away with some of those statement pieces.
Yeah.
I think we could pull these off.
I totally think we could. 100%. In fact, I'm like, why didn't I do this before? Because these are heavy, and I know I would be much more comfortable and obviously more fashionable if I had put a pair of hers on.
You are a teacher.
Yes.
So I think that the teacher in you must have come out in some of your seasonal pieces that you have.
100%.
If you're a nurse or a teacher or a caregiver, how fun to have like your little Halloween guys.
Yes. So as a teacher, I dress very professionally at work, but I still wanted to have my personality and show the different seasons. And I try to do a lot of white pieces so that you're able to wear them with anything, regardless of your top or blouse. So
Okay, let's talk about that because I was getting ready the other morning and I put on a pair of white earrings and I forgot how much I really like them because they kind of make you look vibrant
yes,
too.
they brighten your face for sure.
So Melissa, how did you discover her? Did she come knocking on your door?
Shopping at Chattanooga Market, and I was what my intent was, which I think you can do with almost any college. I was looking for a gift for a college student that was their school colors, and she has so many colors that you can almost find it for any school.
Yeah.
And I thought during football season, how festive to have a pair of earrings that are in your school colors. But I mean, she'll be at Holiday Market coming up in December.
Good for you.
So yeah, I said, wait till you see all the people wanting to get a hold of these for Christmas presents.
At your booth, if you will, at the market, do you have mirrors?
I do.
So you can hold them up and see.
Yes.
Because it is important that it not only go with your hair, but also your skin complexion, right?
Right.
Yes. And I try to make a lot of neutral colors so that it goes with any skin color.
Do you find too that we've gotten to a point where the rules of the game don't really apply and you can mix and match almost any colors
Yes,
now?
I think so.
I think
for
so
sure.
too. So Melissa, you got excited because if you turn the one that you're in next to, you've got studs. You can get
It's like a twofer.
It's a twofer. Yes. So, and I tell customers too, if they like a stud from this pack and this pack, it's no worries. I can switch things around.
Here's the Halloween ones.
The Halloween ones are so cute. I've sold so many of the ghost and sparkly pumpkins.
And I guess you'll begin to get out Christmas ones
Yes,
in the weeks to come.
just started Christmas, but I felt like it was a little too early to set it out.
I'm not gonna. No, it's
2
never
weeks,
too early.
and then you're good.
I'm not going to make you give away your trade secret. But,
sure.
Secrets, but I mean, this is intricate detail
Yes.
work that you have, and you're doing it by hand.
Well, some of these are with cutters, and some of them are by hand. So,
Are you baking them in your oven?
yes, baking them in my oven. Yep.
Really?
A lot of people learn to make bread over quarantine, but I learned to bake earrings.
I love that.
That is so
Yes.
fun. Okay, I do want to ask you about the season for just a second, and then we'll get back to Kristen's jewelry. Are there pumpkins and gourds at the
Yes.
market this weekend?
So there are pumpkins and gourds, but even more importantly, there's fall squashes. So the butternut squash, the spaghetti squash, the acorn squash. So it's a great time to talk to your farmer about home recipes, things they're making in their own homes with these squashes, because sometimes I run out of ideas, you know. And then all those, pumpkin flavored breads and pies and desserts and cookies, pumpkin chai tea.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot of fall at market, and the weather's going to be beautiful this weekend.
So you can bake the squash in your oven while Kristen is baking
Baking
jewelry
earrings.
in hers. Now, if people see something, I mean, you only have so much in your inventory,
I
right?
do. Well, I actually keep the behind the scenes stuff underneath, so I just restock as stuff sells. But I try to make as much as I can because I know the stuff goes pretty quick.
Melissa is good about being on trend. She's very good about that. If you were going to advise somebody, though, like she mentioned the college student, for the 20-somethings out there, what are they looking for most? What's the most popular one?
My most popular colors are definitely white because they go with any outfit. So these sell so quickly. Also the taupes, just very neutral colors, the blacks.
But they like the fan shape? You're liking that?
Yes, that geometric Art Deco style is really in right now.
And I guess if you're lucky enough to have short hair, you can pull off the long ones like this and bring out your 1970s vibe.
Pull your hair back, yes.
Really, really fun. Okay, you brought up the holiday market, so it's Melissa's fault that she mentioned got the Christmas conversation going.
We're moving there so quickly.
Okay.
When does that start?
The first weekend in December, so right after Thanksgiving. We're actually closed the weekend of Thanksgiving. Everybody's gearing up for that 3-week weekend long holiday market.
These are really, really beautiful, and you can look fashion forward, but your ears won't ache at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Lemmy Cakes Clay.
Yes, ma'am. That's
Great
it.
to see you.
You
Aren't
too,
your
thank
students
you.
lucky?
I don't know. I hope so.
They are.
They are.
The Chattanooga Market is the First Horizon Pavilion, 11 to 4 on Sunday. Are you
11
open
to 4.
Saturday?
Yes, Saturday at the River Market is 10 to 5, and we are down to 2 more Saturdays, so great time to take advantage.
Shop away.
James, your car was pulling to the right, and you came to Budget Brake seeking alignment. What happened?
They fixed it for the best price in town.
His path was crooked, and now he is aligned.
Budget Brakes. Alignment starting at just $59.99.
Alignment!
From little to big, head to toe, near or far, we are right here to be right there for you.
It's been my pleasure.
When you're ready to talk Medicare, we're ready to listen. We'll take time to answer any questions you have and guide you through our all-in-one Medicare Advantage plans. Whether you're new to Medicare or just looking at your choices, we're here to help you understand the process and make the best decision for you. We'll walk you through our plan options with no monthly premiums, no deductibles on medical or pharmacy, plus dental, vision, and hearing aid coverage. Give you a wide choice of doctors and hospitals with no referrals required. Provide a fitness membership at no extra cost, and more. Because being right here for you means we're ready to help you plan for now and for what's next. Visit us online or call us at 888-902-2321.
I got hurt bad in a car wreck and I need help, but I don't have the money to hire a lawyer.
It doesn't cost you anything up front to hire us. We only get paid when we win your case.
So you can keep your money in your pocket.
It didn't cost me anything up front to hire Jay and Brent. My money stayed in my pocket, and they got me $500,000.
I'm Jay.
And I'm Brent.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call us.
We're on top of it.
Hurt in a car wreck? Call 265-1100.
Sean, sum this up for us. Why did you stop working at the big auto repair chain?
I couldn't do it. I couldn't keep charging people double what they pay at Budget Brakes.
Budget Brakes. Alignment starting at just $59.99.
Take your car to Budget Brakes.
If you just can't get enough of the fall fun, and let's face it, who can ever get enough of the fall fun? We've got another great idea for you coming up October 30th. Lily Waters is here representing fall at the Houston Museum.
Yes.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
I'm so glad you're here. Is this the first time y'all have done this at the
Yeah,
Houston?
it is the first time we've done it. We're just feeling the fall spirit this year and we wanted to celebrate it.
I don't think it takes too much for y'all to
It
come up with
doesn't.
a reason to have a party. But this is one, I mean, you always have said before when you've come on the show that the Houston is a really great museum for the whole family
It
to
really
come
is.
and enjoy.
Yes.
But you've got it totally set up for that with this event.
Yes, we're very excited. It's October 30th from 2 to 4, a little afternoon event. Bring your family. We're going to have a costume contest for the kids. First, second, and third place are going to get a prize for winning. We're going to have old-timey games like bobbing for apples, ring toss,
That
tin
never
can
happens
alley.
anymore.
I know, yeah. So we're just kind of bringing some of those old fall festival traditions back.
I'm going to cross my fingers for good weather
I
because
know.
one of the great, I think, advantages of the Houston is where you're located.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're out and about this time of year and you're enjoying either a bike ride downtown or you're out playing at Coolidge Park, you can just walk across the bridge and there you are.
Yeah, we've got that prime real estate over there in the Bluffview Art District. It doesn't get any better.
Is it intended to be an outside event pretty much specifically?
It is outside, but you know, if you're a parent and you want to bring your kids and you want to take a tour or buy something in the gift shop, we always welcome that. So.
You know, I would recommend, I'm going to play a little funny, I guess, here, but if your husband gets onto you because you don't throw things away, or if you get onto your husband because he doesn't throw things away, going into the Houston will make you rethink the idea of being a collector.
Oh, absolutely.
Because boy, Annie Safley Houston loved to collect her glassware.
She did. She loved to collect anything she found to be interesting. Our director says all the time that working at the museum has cured her of collecting because she's just among the collection all the time now.
The first time I ever went in there, I was with somebody here from Channel 3 story, so we had a camera, which makes you a little bit like a bull in a china shop.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
And we were all kind of holding our breath, hoping that we wouldn't bump into the wrong table. But you really don't want it to feel intimidating when people come in.
We're very welcoming to, like we said, children. People often feel like they can't bring their children in there. That's not the case. I'm the outreach coordinator. I have classes with kids there all the time. Knock on wood, nothing has been broken or anything like that. Kids know how to handle themselves.
Yeah.
They just have to remember their museum manners and it'll be fine.
I bet it would be kind of fun to go in there with a child who is 6 or 7 years old, because 2 reasons. One, they're on a lower level.
Yes.
They're going to see things that you might overlook, but also it's all new to children, so it's a lot to take in, really.
And they have a lot of questions about everything.
I bet they do.
Yeah, they love it.
So with the Celebrate Fall event, is it a ticketed event or is it just free?
It's $12 a person to come through, so if you want to register, we do recommend registering ahead of time because the lot that we have is not a huge lot, so we have to make sure we have room for everybody. Contact us at the Houston, contact me, email me, we'll get you set up. We have tickets for sale on Eventbrite. We're going to have a local fiddle player, Paul Prochedu, is going to come and play music for us, so it's going to be really just a cozy little fun day.
And y'all don't look to increase the collection, do you, Lily? Are you satisfied with what you have?
Well, we're very satisfied with what we have. Miss Annie left us with a lot of wonderful things, but we do bring in donations if it is something that we believe Miss Annie would have included herself into the collection, and we have people to kind of sit down and evaluate that and look at that. So we do take in donations, but it's not often that something is put into the collection as part of the permanent exhibit.
And are you ever a resource for people if they find something in their grandmother's attic and they think, I wonder if there's some value here, even though you would not be the one to appraise?
Yeah.
Can you recommend?
Yeah, we can recommend people to have appraisals done. We work a lot with Clements, and our executive director, Amy Ottenreith, she can point you where to go and all that kind of stuff. So just call us and we'll point you in the right direction.
Okay, so you can bob for apples, and what did you call it? A tin can?
Tin can alley. I know it's
like the old bowling kind of.
Yeah, but we're gonna do it with bean bags, so no
love
harm,
it.
no foul.
And then you can go inside and shop the gift shop or just browse for a minute and not feel so bad when you get home and see all the things that you've been collecting over the years.
Yes.
So simply go to the Houston Museum's website or contact you directly.
Either way.
Okay.
Yes, either way.
Celebrate Fall, October 30th, 2 to 4. Thank you.
Thank you.
At Weathermark Keith, we know minor injuries can have major impacts, and we will get you the compensation you deserve so you can recover quickly and get your life back.
Call Weathermark Keith, the name you know and trust.
Start your day with Channel 3 Eyewitness News today.
The big stories, breaking news, traffic, and an accurate forecast you can trust to plan your day.
Everything you need to know to get out the door
and get through your day in one place.
Did you know that you don't have to be 65 years old to qualify for Medicare? That's right. In fact, many people who are already on Medicaid also qualify for a Medicare Advantage plan. So if that applies to you, that means you don't have to wait to get access to WellCare's simplified plans, streamlined benefits, and savings. You can start taking advantage of it all right now. Better yet, you can do it for as low as $0. Because at WellCare, we offer our members $0 or low monthly premium plans, $0 copays for primary care visits and prescription drugs, dental, vision, and hearing coverage, free grocery and prescription delivery, and access to in-home visits and 24/7 virtual visits. So whether you know you're eligible or suspect you might be, call the number on your screen to request our free all-in-one guide to Medicare, or visit us online at enrollwellcare.com. WellCare. It's Medicare done well.
Come to the remote area medical clinic for free dental, vision, and medical, including women's health screenings, free eyeglasses made on site this Saturday and Sunday at Camp Jordan Arena in Eastridge. Doors open at 6 a.m. each day. First come, first served.
I was in a motorcycle wreck. That was the worst day of my life. He always checked on me. He checked on my family. He's just a wonderful, wonderful guy.
The Weathermark Keith difference? Call us to find out.
The name you know and trust.
Well, I hope everyone is having a great Friday so far. A cold front came through last night, bringing a shot of cooler, crisp October air. A little bit of patchy fog around this morning. Since lifted, and it's going to be a cool day, and then an even better weekend. I'm talking 70s and sunshine. We'll break that down in a second, but for today, comfortable. We're actually going to be below average in the temperature department for a change. I mean, after a very warm start to October, it's going to be a nice refreshing blast of cool, comfortable air. 65 is your high in Blue Ridge, 66 in Athens, 67 in Chattanooga and Cleveland, and a very cool 60 in Altamont. So you might want to dig out those jackets, sweaters, and hoodies because it's going to be a little cool at times, especially in the shade. Also, since that cold front passed through, rain chances are pretty much at 0, and it is going to be comfortable. Our mugginess meter back in the 50s. Comfortable dry air has returned to the Tennessee Valley, and as we track out your next couple of days through this afternoon, we will have some clouds around, but overall it's going to be a really nice Friday for us. High pressure centers itself over the Tennessee Valley heading into Saturday, which means Saturday is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Any major weather system stays well off to our north. However, things begin to change on Sunday. A warm front bumps back to the north. It looks like the front's actually going to be far enough north to keep any rain chances well out of the Tennessee Valley, but it is going to be much warmer as we go into your Sunday. Temperatures back in the mid to upper 70s. Monday, however, we'll be dealing with some scattered showers as a cold front approaches the region. And this is going to be the first of 2 cold fronts that arrive here in the Tennessee Valley heading into next week. It looks like the second may be a little more potent, but certainly could see some showers heading into your Monday. A lot of cloud cover and slightly cooler temperatures as we traverse through the middle of the week. But again, we're going to be tracking Wednesday as well for another cold front. This could be a little stronger, and we could even be dealing with a little bit of severe weather as we go into the middle of the week. Now, it's really too early for any specifics, but we're definitely going to watch Wednesday into Thursday pretty closely, especially Wednesday for now. But just keep in mind, heading into next week, it's going to be quite unsettled with multiple chances of some showers and storms. But your weekend, again, enjoy it because it's going to be great. Temperature 73 on Saturday, sunny, comfortable, low humidity. We'll start to see that humidity increasing just a bit Sunday. Temperatures a little bit warmer into the mid to maybe even upper 70s. Someone could potentially reach 80 degrees on your Sunday with increasing clouds during the evening. But overall, our forecast highs are going to be pretty close to what we would expect for this time of the year. Our average high now 72. Looks like we're going to be right at that mark heading into the middle of next week. And then by next weekend, we're starting to see trends of the potential of much cooler temperatures, especially by next Friday. It's still, again, a little too early to tell specifics, but we'll definitely keep you updated on that. For today, though, enjoy the weather. 67, partly cloudy skies, cooler northwest winds, pretty light. And if you're heading out to our game of the week at Red Bank High School, kickoff upper 50s, clear skies, a couple passing clouds, falling into the mid 50s heading into your halftime and by the drive home. But by the overnight hours, jacket weather is definitely in store. We're going to be in the upper 40s here in Chattanooga, which means our surrounding communities likely in the low to mid 40s. So quite the chilly night. But as we go into your next 7 days, again, it's going to be a gorgeous weekend. Going into next week, though, we'll be tracking multiple rounds of rain. Download the WRCB weather app for the latest. Have a fantastic Friday.
Hey, this is Trey Moon with Window Works and Exteriors. We're the exclusive Okna dealer in your area. Okna windows allow you to design, personalize, paint, and get creative to color match your home's tones. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Call Window Works today.
Can you feel it?
Huck and Peck for the design, Huck and Peck for the trends. Huck and Peck is Chattanooga's friendliest furniture store.
It's Hamrick's Fall Mega Sale. Christmas home and garden decor, 50% off. Speculation basic or embroidered fleece. Buy one, get 2 free. Gildan tees, just $4. Ladies, Clark's or Easy Spirit, casuals and sports shoes, $39. Red copper skillets, $8. The swivel sweeper, $19.98. And the 25-foot pocket hose, just $10. Hamrick's Fall Mega Sale.
You guys ready?
Do you have chickens? We live a zero-waste lifestyle.
Do you understand what that means? brace yourself, they eat meat.
It isn't something we do.
This is obviously the way they live. Does it also make them judge?
I don't know. Are we judging?
On Dateline's Friday premiere, one wrong turn ends in murder.
I just wanted the police to figure it out.
And tears a family apart.
It just makes me feel like, why?
An all-new Dateline tonight, 9/8 Central.
Hey, this is Trey Moon with Window Works and Exteriors. We are the exclusive Okna window dealer in the area. Okna is the best quality window in the market with a solid cellular frame and sash and the architectural appearance of wood. Call Window Works today for a free estimate.
Sky 3, coverage from breathtaking angles.
If you are a parent with young children at home, no doubt you are already planning for the upcoming holiday season and a little bit worrying about the potential shortage for those toys for Santa to deliver under the tree. So aren't you in luck this morning, because this is Emily Darris.
Hi.
She is here to talk about Rhea Lana's of Chattanooga, opening tonight.
Yes,
right?
we are opening tonight. We have an early shopping event Friday night and Saturday. Those are our pre-sale days. So we're open to the public starting on Sunday, Sunday, October 24th through Thursday, October 28th. And but our pre-sale, yes, we are selling tickets for pre-sale. We are sold out of our launch tickets, which start tonight at 5 p.m. So we'll have about 100 to 150 people coming to shop at 5 p.m. and then we have another shopping time at 7 p.m. and that's our platinum time.
Let's talk about what you are, because this is a national franchise, if you will, 110 across the country. You are one of the most popular.
Yes, we have 110 and we're growing every day.
It's a consignment event. You said there are 300 families that have taken part in bringing this to life?
Yes, so we have 300 families here in Chattanooga and North Georgia who have consigned their children's very gently used items.
Very gently used.
Oh, yes.
I mean, this is like going into the toy store down the street and buying something brand new for a fraction of the cost.
It is, but I don't know about you guys, but when I go into the stores to look for toys, I'm having a really hard time finding anything. You know, we just have shortages everywhere, but guys, don't worry. We do not have any shortages at Rhea Lana's of Chattanooga. So make sure you swing out this week, because we're only here for 1 week, and we really want to make sure that our 300 consigning families are able to get rid of everything that they have, and that you guys are going to be able to cash in on that and get your Christmas gifts early.
Okay, so we'll talk about the what, then we're going to talk a little bit about the why. So let's kind of run through the table here. Because obviously this is a Christmas, or if you have a child with a November or December birthday, yet Christmas is around the corner, you're stretching pennies. This looks like an American Girl doll horse.
This is an American Girl doll horse, and it actually has some of the little things that go with it. This is on sale for $25.
Okay, I think I had that horse upstairs in my attic, and I'm just here to tell you it was not $25.
It was not $25. No. And starting on Wednesday, we will be half price in the store. So anything that is left on our shelves and our racks starting Wednesday is half price to the public, unless it has a red dot, which there's only a few items in the store with a red dot. So if this were still in the store by Wednesday, it would only be $12.50.
Wow, yeah. Big words though,
huge,
if it were.
Yes, and huge savings regardless.
It looks like you're going to have things too that kind of run the gamut of childhood, if you will. So things for little children, but then as your kids get to be 10, 11 years old, they still want toys.
Oh, absolutely.
You look to have that kind of thing too.
We have everything. Anything that you would buy your child from birth all the way through teenagehood.
Oh, wow.
So anything up through high school. We also carry maternity clothes, anything that you would need during pregnancy or postpartum. All of the accoutrements.
Let's talk about what you have for the here and now, because back in my day, you made your own Halloween costumes. Then it got to where you would go to the store to buy your Halloween costume, which can break the bank if you've got 2 and 3 kids.
It really can, and right now, again, we're seeing so much shortages.
Well, you don't have shortages.
Not at all.
Show off some of the things you brought. Look at the quality of this one. I don't know how much you can see, but that's a little hoop skirt underneath.
Yes, it's beautiful. It comes with a little hat as well as the basket, and I believe the consignor tagged that at $20. which is
that's insane.
It's a giant savings. I mean, I don't even think you could get the little basket for $20 at the store, let alone the dress and the hat to go with it.
And since I can feel and you cannot, it's soft. So, you know, sometimes you'll get your kids things and it scratches them all night long.
Yeah.
This feels good.
Yeah. And it's beautiful.
Very beautiful. Okay.
And we have
Cool
costumes. Thank you. We have costumes for every age, every size, every like or dislike.
Okay, look, the muscles are on this side.
Yes.
Look at that with the mask. I didn't get to have a little boy. I think I didn't win the. How fun is that? Do you know who this is supposed to be?
So that looks to be one of the Transformers.
Okay. And I don't want to drop my microphone to tell you what it costs, but
I can tell you whenever we switch over.
Okay.
There you go. So you're looking at a little Elsa, and that one, or I'm sorry, that's Anna, and that one's $5.
Listen, you know how your kids will play in their Halloween costumes
all year.
All year.
All year.
And if they're having a party at school, then they can't make up their mind. That famous last minute, now I want to be this.
Yes.
You're not breaking the bank.
You're not. You're not. $5. And that Bumblebee Transformer costume was only $8.
Get out. I want to be a Transformer for Halloween. Okay.
All right. And here is the
Buzz.
Disney Buzz Lightyear. And this costume is tagged at $10.
I would like to know who your 300 families are, because, I mean, I've got some things that my kids didn't destroy, but I wouldn't have thought to keep them, to resell them.
And our average consignor makes at least $350 on their check at the end of the week.
Okay, let's talk then about the why that they do this, because obviously it's a great way for them to kind of get some money back from their investments and give to other people in the process. But you really are giving, because y'all do a lot with foster children in town.
We do, and we really couldn't do it without the help of our consignors. So our consignors have a choice to either pick up what they don't sell or to donate it. And we don't take anything that they donate. We don't take it and resell it. We actually do a free foster family event on Saturday after the consignors pick up their checks and their items. So Saturday, 12:30 to 2:30, we have about 150 foster families that come in with their foster kids, and they shop the racks for free.
Wow.
It's really amazing to see these kids come in and be able to get Matilda Jane, Ralph Lauren, Gap, Under Armour, all of the different name brand clothing items that look like they have never been used.
Right.
And to be able to take those home with them and take them from house to house and have something of their own that they can be proud of and be able to go to school and have their head raised high.
And I will say, on the clothing side of it especially, it's easy to have things that were essentially never used, because you'll buy a few dresses for the season and your kids outgrow them and they've been worn once.
It's so true, and especially when it comes to holiday outfits. We're coming up on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and Halloween is nearly upon us, so being able to get that stuff cheaper is so much better.
If you're looking for some cute, flashy shoes that are going to feel good, look at these little gold ones.
They are
$25.
Yes.
That's at least half, if not more,
yeah.
than the price you would typically pay. What a great idea, and to know that you're giving back means all the more. So I know you mentioned about the kind of the launch tonight. These platinum tickets you were referencing, you don't have many left.
We don't. Like I said, we ran out of our launch tickets. Platinum, I believe we have 5 left. So these tickets, they are $40 a piece, but they get 2 people in, and we will be serving wine and hors d'oeuvres.
Nice.
So it's really a mom's night out. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I work full time, and I run these events twice a year. And I find it hard.
Where is your gray hair?
Oh, girl, it's all over the place. I haven't gone to get it dyed ever, so maybe one of these days.
But you know what it's like to come and just enjoy.
Absolutely, and it's nice to know that there's a place you can go as a mom and not feel guilty about keeping your kids at home and doing something for yourself, because you're still doing something for them while you're shopping.
So it kicks off tonight, then it runs the full week. Is that right?
Yes, it runs all the way through Thursday night at 7 p.m.
Okay.
So that will be our last day for shopping, and then we'll get cracking on getting everything back down to our consignor code so that they can come pick up what they wanted.
Okay. 2 things. How do they get the tickets for the Platinum event if they want to try to be one of the 5?
Yes. So if you want to get tickets for the Platinum event, you are going to go to chattanooga.rhealana.com, and there will be a little button that you can press for tickets.
And then in terms of where they're going to go, you're in the Northgate Mall area.
Yes. So we are actually at the JCPenney's at Northgate Mall, 301 Northgate Mall Drive.
Okay. Go shop, have fun.
Yes.
It's all guilt-free. And remember that you're giving back to a really great cause and the efforts they have to help the foster families in our area.
Yes,
great
absolutely.
to see you.
Thank you so much.
I'm C. Mark.
I'm John Mark.
Never text and drive.
Always wear your seatbelt.
John Mark.